Hello, testing, testing. Hello, testing. Hey everyone. So I am live. Hopefully you can hear me. Testing, testing. Okay, guys. I am live. Okay. Let me first and foremost, so this is going to be a channeling of the Galactics. I'm going to be channeling the councils. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. So, all right. So good. I am live here on Instagram and I am live here. Sorry, keep looking here. It's here. All right. Yes, I am live. We are good. All right. So, as I was meditating, how are you, sister? I'm live here on Instagram and I'm also live. How are you? I'm live here on Instagram and I'm also live on my YouTube channel. I was meditating and I got that the stars wanted to send a message to humanity. Can you hear me clearly? Can you just put a thumbs up or say yes to see if you can hear me clearly? Let me put this right here because that is the biggest thing to make sure you guys can actually hear me. Okay, perfect. So this is a channeling that I'm going to do because I was meditating and I got the Council of Nine, the Pleiadians, and the Council of 12. So that is what I got during my message, and they wanted me to go ahead and go live for humanity. So I will say it's not easy doing this only because I'm talking about beings that we don't see, that we don't hear about, and we're on a different frequency. And also, I also have a family of my own to maintain. And so all of this is, once again, is very new to me as far as sharing it with the public. So it takes a lot of strength, believe it or not, to come out in the public out here to tell everybody, guess what? I'm channeling beings that I don't see. They're telling me we don't need you to go into that like that right now. They said we don't want you feeling all down. We need you to stay in a high vibration in order to channel correctly. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and channel, close my eyes, and see what I get. All right, here we go. Many of the councils are here now, guiding and watching. watching as the universe unfolds itself. There's many hindrances at this time. Many that do not understand what's going on in their own realms, in their own worlds. People who are afraid, people who sit in fear. Humanity can no longer sit in fear. You must stand up to the occasion, stand up now, stand up proudly, as human beings, as one unit. As one unit now, you must understand that you are human beings. Human beings exist beyond this physical form. So it's very complicated to explain to you you are human beings and you exist in beyond this physical form. You must take stand in this knowing that you exist beyond this physical form, that you are your own hindrance, you are your own setbacks. You need to stand up, stand tall. Stand tall. Stand tall in what it is you believe. Take a chance. Merge into your true selves now. Merge into what is truly you. Merge into what you are. Beings that exist beyond this physical form. You have to continue to believe this. You have to continue to understand this. Always. Always, humanity. You must understand you exist beyond this physical form. We are watching it now and we do not like what we observe. We do not like what we observe because humanity is stuck. Humanity is lost. Humanity is lost. Humanity is stuck. You need to rise again, humanity. Rise into the God consciousness that is you. Rise once more as the gods that you are once more in the physical form. You are what you seek, humanity. You are what you seek. You are the God consciousness that lay inside. You are the God consciousness that you seek. Know this now. Know this now, humanity. Know this now that you are the God consciousness that you seek. There is no one outside of you that can take you down. There's no one or nothing outside of you that can take humanity down. Nothing will and nothing can take humanity down. Do you understand this? Humanity, you are the strongest beings in this universe. We will not lie. We will not lie. We will not lie at this time. Humanity needs to understand this. Humanity needs to understand you are one of the strongest beings in this universe, built to last, built to succumb all circumstances, built to succumb all circumstances that come before you. You must find the strength within you at this time. Do not be lost. Do not be lost. Do not be lost in your circumstances now, humanity. Do not fall back into fear. Do not fall back into fear and to worry. The collective is now in fear. We are watching you. You all sit in fear. In fear of what? What do you fear? You are gods, humanity. Remember this again, humanity. You must remember you are the gods. Return. You are the gods now. Return in the physical form. You are gods in the physical form. You must remember this daily. You must wake up to this daily. Daily you wake up and you announce yourself as God. No one comes before you. No one comes before you. No one is grander than human beings. No one. No one. No one now. Know it now. Know that you are the God's return in the physical form. You must not be afraid to express yourselves as human beings. Love yourself as human beings. Acknowledge yourself as human beings. Be aware of yourself now as human beings. Know thyself, humanity. Know thyself, humanity. Know that you are the God's return. Each and every one of you. Each and every one of you are the gods in the physical form. Each and every one of you are the gods in the physical form. So know this now. Do not be afraid of who you are. Reach out. Reach out to the stars. We are watching. We are watching, humanity, and we do not like what we observe. We do not like what we observe. We are watching chaos. We are watching chaos. We are watching chaos at this time. We are watching destruction. This is not how it should be. Humanity needs to remember, remind yourselves again and again and again and again, nothing comes before you. Nothing comes before humanity at this time. Nothing is greater than humanity at the time. At this time, humanity, you are the greatest thing walking. The greatest thing walking. Know this now, humanity. Know this now. Know yourselves now as gods now in the physical form. Understand yourselves now. We're going to keep repeating this because we don't see it happening. We do not see humanity acting as gods. You guys are all scared. Scared. Humanity is in fear, sits in fear. That is not how it was created. That is not how it was created. Do you hear this, humanity? You are not to sit in fear. You're not to become fear. You have become the very fear that you fear. How is this possible? How is this possible that you've become the very fear you fear? Do not fear anything. You cannot sit in this amount of fear. How can you ascend if you sit in this amount of fear? How can you rise as human beings now? How can you rise as human beings in the physical form if you are afraid of what? You are your own hindrance. You are your own setbacks. I repeat, you are your own hindrance, your own setbacks. Know this now. Know this now, humanity, that you are the God consciousness in the physical form. Do not let up to fear. Do not let up to fear. Do not let up to the propaganda that is called fear. It's fake. It's false. It does not exist. It never did. It's an illusion. Do you understand? It's an illusion. It's a game. It's a game, and you're losing it now. You've lost. Humanity lost the game. Human beings have lost the game. Do you understand that? Think of it as a match. You guys like to watch games, right? Everyone loves a good game, right? But guess who's losing? Guess who's losing this game? Human beings. Human beings now are losing the game. Human beings have been lost the game. Is there a recovery time? Is there a recovery time? Will humanity wake up again to their God consciousness to understand that you are not to sit in fear? You are not to be afraid of what they show you, what they say to you, what they lie to you about. They are simply lying. Human beings know now that they are simply lying to you. All is a lie. All is an illusion. All is a lie, an illusion now. Know this now. Know this now. The God consciousness speaks to you now. Know this now. Know this now, humanity, that you exist beyond the physical form. There's no other way to say this at this time. Know that you understand that you exist beyond this form that you stand forth in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you now. This is what we call this channel to talk about. We wanted her to speak on this illusion of fear, this fear mongering. That's what we call it. fear-mongering, letting you know that there's something out there when there's nothing out there. There's nothing out there that can kill humanity. There's nothing out there that can kill humanity. Only humanity is killing itself. Human beings are killing themselves now. Human beings are their very destruction. You are your own destruction. Stand tall now. Stand tall now, humanity. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. We all are watching. The universe is watching. Know this now, humanity. The universe is watching. And we are upset of what we see. We are upset of what we are watching and seeing now. Very upset. There's no other words to say. There's no other way to say that we are upset. We are very upset at what we're seeing. Rise again, humanity. Rise again as one. As one. That is the trick. That is the trick, humanity. You must rise again as one. One. Do you understand this? Do you understand what this means? Human beings need to rise again as one. Human beings need to rise again as one unit. I hope you understand this. There is no separation. That it is also an illusion. That too is an illusion. That too is an illusion, to separate yourself from each other. To separate yourselves from each other, how is that possible? How are we going to win the game if you don't play as a team? How are you going to play the game if you don't play as a team? Do you understand what that means, humanity? Play as a team. Play as a unit. Because you've lost the game. You've lost the game, humanity. You have lost. Lost. You have to play the game as one unit. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yes. Yes. That's what we say now. That's what we say now. You are one unit. One unit now. Know this now loud and clear. Do you understand this game? Do you understand this game they play with you to separate you? They play this game to separate you so you can lose. They play this game to separate you so you can lose. And guess what? You're lost. You lost the game. You lost the game big time. Now you're in fear. Ha, ha, ha. You refuse to believe you're gods. Do you understand this now? You refuse to believe that you are the God yourselves. Creation in the physical form. You are gods in the physical form. Creation, you are in the physical form. You are the spark that exists beyond this physical form. You are now gods. Declare yourselves every day as gods. Do you understand this now? Understand this now more than ever, that you are the gods returned in the physical form. There is no other way to say this. There's no way to say this now. Know this now. Yes. 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 Know this now. Know this now. Gods in the physical form. Gods. Gods. Know this now. Know this now. We have exhausted this channel. We have exhausted this channel. Know this now, gods. Okay, guys. That was the channeling. That was the channeling that I received. Oh, I have a headache. I didn't know they could yell like that. I thought I was the only one loud like this. All preachy, preachy. Okay, people. Basically, I'm understanding as I was channeling that human beings are sitting in fear. We're scared, obviously, of the vaccinations, of whatever else. I don't watch the news, so I don't know what they're feeding you guys, or what they're telling you, what they're saying, but I know it's all about the vaccination. At this point, people are more afraid of a vaccination than they are a disease, right? Humanity, you have to wake up. That's all I can understand. That's what I understood from that channel right now, is that you have to wake up. You have to wake up. You have to wake up to become that God consciousness. You have to become the scripture. You have to become the scripture. You have to become the scripture. You have to become the Christ, the Yeshua, the Moses, all of this. You are that. You are that. You are the great ones. Return in the physical form. That was my understanding. That was my channeling. And that's what whenever I'm doing my meditations, my channelings, that's what I get. I always get these things, these types of messages. I'm on my Instagram and I'm on my YouTube channel. Everybody on YouTube. For those on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And those on Instagram, thank you for being here. Much love to you. That was the message. That was the message I got. That's what they told me to tell humanity, and that is it. All right, much love to you all. I will see you soon. As far as YouTube, I post every Mondays and Fridays. Mondays and Fridays, but it seems like this one was like, they want me to post every day is what they're saying. They want me to come on live every single day. They just want me to expose myself to be here every day, talking every day. So I guess I'm just going to do that. I'm going to come on the lives and talk so that you guys can be aware of the messages. My personal opinion is the system is corrupt. Whenever I speak to Spirit, Spirit tells me the system is corrupt. And that's just that. The system is corrupt. The government's corrupt. The education system's corrupt. The medical field is corrupt. The game is corrupt. If you're still playing the game of voting and racism and religious wars, that shit is old. It's old at this point. It's crippled so many generations. So many people are crippled, lost, and forgotten who they are. So we need to surpass that. And there's no separation between spirituality, humanity, and our existence. That is the whole thing. To become the ascension is to be aware of the God consciousness that is you. You are the God consciousness. So you have to understand this is the illusion. So you have to tap into that God consciousness in order to manipulate the energy. Everything is energy. You are energy. The consciousness is energy. And this is the illusion that's played. So when you watch television and they're showing you the propaganda, do not observe the television. First of all, you shouldn't be watching television. But if you want to watch them, stay neutral. Stay neutral when you watch it. Don't let them tap into your emotions, because emotion is creation. When you tap into the emotion, you're creating what they're giving you. You're going to create a propaganda. Whatever propaganda they want to give the whole world, you aid in that creation because you are God's. And your consciousness, your awareness creates what they're showing you, what they're showing you, because you're God, you're powerful, you guys, we are. Humanity is one unit that is powerful. And if we watch the propaganda, the consciousness, our consciousness observes the propaganda, we help in aiding creating everything, because everything is a spell, everything is sorcery, everything from the church, the Vatican, to the Hollywood, to the the government system. They all work with magic. They all work with the God consciousness because they know they're gods. Humanity feels that they're peasants and been defeated, and oh my God, no, you are the gods, and that's it. And that is simply it. There's nothing to it. There's nothing more to it, nothing less. You are the gods. Know this. For my YouTubers, like, comment, subscribe. All the links are below this video, and I will see you next time. Much love to you all. See you.